Good afternoon from London, and hello from me, Dr. Dermot Hudson, the chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Juche Idea, chairman of the Korean Friendship Association of the UK and official delegate of the KFA for the UK, and president of the Association for the Study of Songun politics of the UK. Firstly, I apologise for the sound quality. My voice is a bit hoarse this week, and some people are saying they cannot hear the sound well because of the microphone. Would suggest people turn the volume up on the video when watching it. I'm here today to pay a most solemn tribute to the great leader, President Kim Il-sung, who passed away some 28 years ago on the 8th of July 1994. I remember that fateful day in July 1994 when President Kim Il-sung left us. I first heard the news that Comrade Kim Il-sung had passed away on the 9th of July when I was visiting my mother's house at Winchester, Hampshire. It was announced suddenly and abruptly on the radio, in fact on BBC Radio 4. I heard the stark announcement and my heart beat fast, and I felt ill. I walked up my mother's garden to calm down. After all, only a few days before, on Sunday the 3rd of July, I had returned from People's Korea travelling via Beijing, China. We had actually left the DPRK on Saturday, 2nd of July. Our visit to the DPRK had been very successful. During our visit, virtually every day, we saw the great leader, Comrade Kim Il-sung, on the TV giving either on-the-spot guidance or meeting foreign guests such as Ludo Martins, who was then the leader of the Workers' Party of Belgium, the PTB. Each time President Kim Il-sung met foreign guests on the TV, the theme song, Long Live Marshal Kim Il-sung, was played, and it gave a certain grandeur, a real sense of presence. President Kim Il-sung looked healthy and vigorous. To me, at the time, it was both impossible and quite unimaginable that Comrade Kim Il-sung would leave us so soon. At 2 a.m. in the morning of the 8th of July 1994, Comrade Kim Il-sung had passed away suddenly while still at work, even though it was 2 a.m. in the morning. I believe he was working on documents about the national economy and about national reunification. When the news was announced by the Korean Central News Agency and Korean Central Television, people in the DPRK rushed to the statues of the great leader, Comrade Kim Il-sung. They were in tears. Some threw themselves to the ground and beat the ground. How could they be parted from President Kim Il-sung? A lot of people in the West totally fail to understand the reverence of the Korean people for their leaders. As one Korean explained to me once on one of my first visits, that they wore the badge with the image of the president with pride and devotion because without the president there would be no Korea. President Kim Il-sung had fought the Japanese imperialists for more than a decade to win the independence of Korea and started to build a new independent nation, a Korea of Juche. Indeed, President Kim Il-sung was the father of modern Korea and the founder of socialist Korea. Moreover, he was like a father to the Korean people as he established a socialist system which gave them full employment, free education, free healthcare, housing, and many other things that in other countries were regarded as an impossibility. President Kim Il-sung also worked for the independent reunification of Korea. In fact, he'd even been planning a summit with the then South Korean chief executive before he passed away. President Kim Il-sung had always fought for world peace and for global independence. For the people of the DPRK, and indeed the world progressive people, losing President Kim Il-sung was like losing their parents. The reason why it seems like only yesterday that Comrade Kim Il-sung passed away rather than 28 years ago, nearly 3 decades, is that his memory burns brightly. President Kim Il-sung is alive as the Juche Idea, the idea of independence and self-reliance that is alive in the pulsating reality of people's Korea. The great leader, President Kim Il-sung, worked all his life for the independence of the people. He was a tireless fighter who battled against imperialism all his life, leading the Korean people first against the aggressive and barbaric Japanese imperialists, and then against the reactionary, aggressive US imperialists. President Kim Il-sung waged a 15-year-long armed struggle against the Japanese imperialists, becoming a legendary general, distinguished by his adroit and amazing guerrilla tactics. He gave the Korean people independence and liberation, something that is so precious that it cannot be bartered away for tons of gold bullion. President Kim Il-sung was the ever-victorious, unwilled, brilliant commander and gifted military strategist who defeated the US imperialist aggressors who tried to crush people's Korea when it was in its cradle. Thus, again, he defended the independence of the people. Under the leadership of the great leader President Kim Il-sung, 2 stages of revolution were carried out. The anti-imperialist, anti-feudal democratic revolution in the first stage, and the socialist revolution in the second stage. He founded the DPRK, a unique socialist state of Juche, centred on the popular masses, a people's paradise. The DPRK has proved to be a most durable, stable and harmonious socialist state. The great leader Comrade Kim Il-sung ensured that rightist and leftist deviations were avoided in the construction of socialism. Moreover, socialism in Korea was not a copy of another country, but Korean-style socialism, an independent, Juche-based, self-reliant socialism. The DPRK upheld socialist principles when others introduced capitalist-style methods. Independence and independence was the creed of the great leader, President Kim Il-sung. He authored the Juche Idea, which lights the road of independence for the popular masses and teaches us that man is the master of everything. The Juche Idea captivated the anti-imperialists and revolutionaries throughout the world. Thousands of seminars on the Juche Idea have been held all over the world. President Kim Il-sung always struggled uncompromisingly against US-led world imperialism. He upheld unity against division when the international communist movement and socialist camp suffered from sharp differences. The great leader, Comrade Kim Il-sung, held high the red flag of socialism when others abandoned it. He was the great revolutionary, true to his faith until the very last moments of his life. President Kim Il-sung put forward the line of global independence and was known as the son of the world revolution. President Kim Il-sung also put forward correct policies for independent national reunification as well as for the South Korean Revolution. He was the father of the South Korean revolutionaries. We remember great President Kim Il-sung as the internal leader of the Korean People and Workers' Party of Korea, the greatest of great leaders, who was the author of the Juche Idea, benevolent liberator of the Korean people, the ever victorious iron-willed brilliant commander and the outstanding leader of the world revolution. The ideas and cause of the great leader, President Kim Il-sung, are being faithfully carried forward by the dear respected leader, Marshal Kim Jong-un, who is identical to the great leader, President Kim Il-sung, in terms of ideology and fortitude. The great leader, President Kim Il-sung, is always with us. Thank you for listening to this video. If you're not already a subscriber to the channel Songun 007, please consider subscribing. Also, please check out our publications on lulu.com, and we have an online event tomorrow to commemorate the life of the great leader President Kim Il-sung, and we'll also be holding an event on the 23rd of July. We'll be holding our 7th KFA Literature and Poetry Evening on the 30th of July, and on the 6th of August we'll be picketing the US Embassy. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. Have a good day. Goodbye.